We're back on this Thursday. Attorney Ted Roberts joins us from Neblett, Beard and Arsenault, our weekly legal difference segment. We're going to begin a four-part series on the workers' comp. So, hey, Ted, thanks for joining me once again. Good to have you this morning.
Hey, Mark. Good to talk to you. It's been a long time.
Yeah. Happy New Year, by the way. I know we're a few weeks into it, but Happy New Year.
Same to you. And I just want to remind you guys, when y'all are in Hawaii, don't forget about inviting us to go along with you for the legal difference.
Yeah, we'll do the legal difference segment live from Maui.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. All right, Ted, moving on here. Let's chat about workers' comp. I'm sure people have a lot of questions about it. You've been injured on the job. Should you report it?
Absolutely. No question about that. Even the most minor injury, just to have it documented, because you'd be surprised how quickly people will forget, and employers will forget that you told them, and everything like that. So you really need to have it documented.
So yeah, any type of injury, right?
Oh, anything from I'd even say as small as a paper cut. Because you never know. But of course, more serious injuries, it's
Obviously.
easier, when you have to go to the doctor and request. So, it's actually been documented or should be documented.
Gotcha. Is there a time limit on filing a workers' comp claim?
Well, in Louisiana, you have a year statute of limitations to bring a claim. But like I say, right away, go ahead and report it. And ideally nothing's wrong and everything's okay. But if it turns into something serious, you do have a year from the date of your injury to actually file a claim in the workers' compensation courts.
Hey, Ted, what type of injuries fall under the workers' comp category?
Anything while you're on the clock. Like I said, from the most minor to a more serious injury, as long as you're at work, as long as you're on the clock, it's going to fall under the workers' compensation statutes. What
are some of the most common injuries you deal with in workers' comp claims?
Well, it's generally back injuries from lifting, a lot of rotator cuff injuries, mostly spinal cord injuries, things like that, knees. And it's generally when somebody has either lifted more than they should have, or and I'm not saying that meaning that's their fault. It's always an accident, but going along with that, workers' comp is a no-fault system. So even if you accidentally lift something too heavy for that you shouldn't have lifted, you're still covered under workers' compensation.
Gotcha. Can I use my own doctor?
Absolutely, and you should.
Right.
Your job is probably, or your employer is probably going to send you to their doctor, but you have a right to go to your doctor too, and I would absolutely make that choice to get somebody that you trust.
And as far as this is, I'm sure something that's kind of touchy, sue my employer?
Well, no, actually you can't. And, if you're injured on the job, the only way you can sue your employer is to prove that they did something to intentionally hurt you, which is really tough to do. And that intent is really tough to breach
prove,
that. So it generally any work injury falls under the workers' compensation system.
Now, Ted, how is my average weekly wage calculated for workers' comp?
Well, what they do is they go back the 4 weeks before the week of your injury, and they take an average of those 4 weeks, and that comes up with your average weekly wage, which in turn it gives you your workers' compensation rate.
Yeah. All right. How about maximizing my workers' comp claim? How do you go about doing that?
Well, I would always say contact an attorney and make sure that you have your rights protected.
Yep.
And that's what we kind of try to help and do is kind of walk you through the process. If you've never been through the process, there's a lot of pitfalls and I guess things that you don't know about that we deal with every day that we can just help you through the process and ideally get you back to work after the injury because that's really what you want.
Right.
And help you get rid of workers' comp is what we do.
Got it. All right. Hey, Ted, thanks for joining me. We'll continue the discussion next Thursday. If people have workers' comp claim questions, best way to get in touch with you?
Best way to get in touch with us is call us at 487-9874, or of course our website at nbalawfirm.com.
Got it. Hey.
And we're 24/7.
Got it.
365 days a week.
Thanks, Ted.
Or year, excuse me.
Thanks, Ted. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Mark.
See you later.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
We have more to come. Stay right here.